Hello everybody! Welcome to Agashi Review, where I review movies, dramas that you don't want to waste your time watching. I'll give you a synopsis, shorts review along with my thoughts and opinions, and don't forget to hit like and subscribe and leave a comment below. Now let's go into the review. Hello everybody, Agashi here today. So how excited are you that part 2 of Love Like the Galaxy has finally came out? So there's a total of like 60 episodes, so the first like half came out only, so now we're going to part 2 where the second half came out. And like I know everybody, I'm like on with everybody are wondering when is it gonna air, because when we're getting close to the ending of like the part 1, we're like, are they gonna give us the release of part 2, you know, because I think it was for the Blue Whisper they had to like wait like a week or a month or something like that, or something like that for it to come out. But it's so excited that this came out immediately afterwards, like after part 1 ended, part 2 jumped right away and started. But part 1 aired like Tuesday through like Saturday. Part 2 only airs Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So cast and everything is still the same. We're just continuing on because China restriction where they can't have like 60 episodes air all at once, so they do cut off. So the drama does, every dramas now does get cut off into 2 parts if they're more than like 30 episodes or more. So today I'm going to review what ended in part 1 and start with the first like 9 episode 28 to 36 for part 2. So towards the end of part 1, Xiaoshang is engaged to Lu Yao, but the engagement gets broken off. It kind of looks bad on her because Lu Yao got Ayao, like she calls Ayao, he gets engaged immediately after like their engagement broke up to another woman. And so you have to remember like Xiaoshang is only 15, and during this time period her age is eligible for marriage, and how old generation it is, it looks really bad on her because her engagement broke off. Her ex-fiance got engaged immediately and he's getting married and all stuff like that. So seeing how other girls bully her, Li Buyin proposes to her and asks the emperor to be his elder to help his marriage. Emperor is super happy because he raised Buyi up and he treats and favors Buyi as his own son. And Xiaoshang's parents doesn't accept the marriage, and seeing how badly her mother talks about her, she kind of made the decision on her own rationally and agreed to marry Buyi after questioning him, like would he still marry her, knowing that she will not be like the best wife, she doesn't listen and she has no knowledge. And his answer is she's the most eligible lady in the whole world for him. Plus with the emperor backing him up too, he's gotten so many girls before that the emperor has like say, do you like, you like them, I will help you propose and prepare your marriage and everything. And he's rejected all of them because he's been wanting to find the one, and Xiaoshang is the one for him. When he asked for the emperor's help to ask for Xiaoshang's hand in marriage, like the emperor is super happy and no one will question him and like all that. So with the agreement on both sides, this is where the romance between them actually starts. He doesn't have any family left besides his family, so he spends his whole life in the battlefield. And remember, he's very, very successful at this point. I thought his age would be older, but he's only 21, and obviously their age are young because we're gonna get a time skip in the drama. So he's 21 and she's only 15, so he tries to fit into her family, shows how much he loves her and he wants to be like a part of them, like just be human for once, because he's the general, he's always in the battlefield. She doesn't like it and she feels like he's forcing her, you know, so like she gets upset at him and she's like, I want to like without you in there. And like it's like kind of like their first argument there, and he leaves. But it's just kind of like letting her cool off, you know, just giving her some space. And so I really like this segment right here. So that's like the ending of part 1 on to part 2. Her parents, they tell her, this segment was wonderful of how her parents talk to her, and it's very, very true. There's certain things they say, and like I said previously in my first review, that the lines they use in this drama is really, really good in terms of marriage. If you guys are married, take these words and advice. It's really, really good. Like her parents say, they became the perfect couple, not overnight. It took years of them to become the perfect couple, and they're old now, so it takes a long time to build their marriage and everything and their life and their family. So her mother tells her, ask yourself, ask your heart this question. Do you love Lin Ying? Can you go a day without him, like, etc., all these things like that. And this helped her determine her heart, and she reconciles with him and continue on with their engagement to marriage. So since she has no knowledge and he's favored by the emperor, she has a lot to learn, and the empress is willing to teach her to become the perfect wife for Lin Ying. We get to see her as her talent, and she's like very, very intelligent, like kind of a carpenter, building, engineering, all stuff like that, and she's not very ladylike. So we all know that, so that's her, and she's learning from the empress. And we obviously know that Lin Ying is plotting his revenge, and everything he does is to get revenge for his Huo family. And he starts to soften up when he meets Xiaoxiang. He cannot tell her about his revenge, and at the same time he tries to protect her by not letting her get involved in the palace and court stuff and politics stuff. And remember, she's not raised properly, so she takes on action without thinking of her consequences. So she acts before she thinks, or thinks before she acts. And from episode 31 and on, we see the politics stuff starts to rise, and she gets involved. Even though she's very smart and quick-witted, she doesn't know yet who to trust in, like, the imperial family, the palace, and everything like that. Like, some people, they come off really nice, but they're actually like really cruel. You never know, like Consort Yoon. She's straightforward with her words. I love her words. I love the way she talks, but it's like, is she even good? Because her daughter is the third princess, and her side of the family, they look really suspicious. So we'll see if she's actually good. But we do get to enjoy a little bit of their romance, and we get to really see his character, because the first part of the drama, we barely get to see him as he shows up here and there, and we see his general side and how he handles everything and his duties and his stuff like that. So in like episode 31, to me, it shows how Xiaoxiang sees how powerful Bu Yi is and how much he's willing to sacrifice for her. And like, we really see everything. Like, the crown prince, he was given the tiger seal and he lost it. Obviously, I think he faked it or they hid it. I don't know, he's stupid. I'm sorry, but he's stupid, the crown prince. And Xiaoxiang makes a fake one, a replica, and she doesn't know that there's a magnet in the tiger seal when it was made by this master who passed away. Well, to save her, Bu Yi uses his Hua family tiger seal, and she's like, oh my god, like, he knew I was going to make a replica. He knew, and he what did he do, So she gets to see just how much power he holds as a general, and just how much he like is willing to sacrifice for her. So episode 33, like, it's so great to see his power and what he's willing to do for her. And we get a kiss scene in episode 34. Bu Yi introduces Xiaoxiang to his mother, and he tells her about his parents' life, and she learns why he's the way he is. People see him as cruel and cold-hearted, but she's like, you're nothing like that, Like, you do all these things because you love your mother, and look at what happened, and you're just trying to protect her, So she's like, no, you're a great person. I'm so sorry. I don't know anything. I will listen to you, and I will be with you. I will make you annoyed until we grow old, gray hair, and everything like that. So in episode 34, they hold their engagement party, and his grandmother comes, tries to stop it, but the emperor comes and they fix things, and now all goes well. And so from episode 35 to 36, she starts to live in the palace now because she's helping the empress, and she's preparing stuff, and it's the empress' birthday and all stuff like that. So she gets bullied by the fifth princess, and she doesn't dare to tell Bu Yi about it. And we know he will find out eventually. From the preview, looks like he will find out, and he will do things that will get him in trouble, which he will be willing to take the punishment. But remember, Xiaoxiang, she's really young, and from the music video, if you guys watch the music video, oh, I love the music video. It shows you Spoilers. So watch the music video. I'm like snippet scenes of like, okay, we've seen this already. We have not seen this. We've seen this already. We have not seen. But in the music video, she does get bullied a lot as a kid. She doesn't have parents, you know, so they bully her. This hurts her a lot. And then we get to like, she's still getting bullied even though she's 15. She's engaged. She's a woman. She's trying to become knowledge, be a lady of time and everything like that. And we see Bully comfort her for the first time. And this scene was so well done by Zhou Luxi and Wu Len. Her crying breaks your heart because she's like, oh my god, like I don't know what to do. I don't know, like nobody comforts me, and she wants to be comforted and he doesn't know how to, and like she hugs him and she's crying and he's like, what's wrong, you know? And then she just like, hug me tighter, like tighter. He goes, okay, okay, you know. So this scene was so well done and he's like doing his best to comfort her. But anyways, like that's like the preview beginning of part 2, and I hate to break it all to you, but the romance is just a little, we're just gonna get a little bit ugly. And spoiler from the novel, because he built his career and everything focusing on his revenge, he did not expect for her to step into his life, into his heart, and soften it for him. And his revenge is #1 priority to him, so he does end up losing her and he does disappear, leading to people thinking he's dead. So we'll see if they do this in the drama, but that's in the novel. And she does get engaged, so like their wedding never takes place because he's gonna go off to war. He's gonna go off to war, and they're engaged, and she tells him, come back and I'll be waiting to marry you. Eventually when he comes back, things are gonna happen and they're not gonna get married, and it's just gonna keep pushing off. As you guys know, is a Yushin. He likes her. That dude is annoying. He likes her, and like so he's like always around her now that her, you know, her fiance is going to, like, Bu Yi goes off to battle. He's always around her. Eventually in the novel, she does end up getting engaged to him, but he returns and they do get together. So we are going to, I'm guessing from the look of it, we do think or like he's gonna disappear, and he comes back and she's engaged, but they're gonna go through a lot of heartbreaks, and obviously she doesn't love Yushin, so she's gonna break off that engagement and she's gonna go back with him. And this is when time is gonna skip, so we're gonna get that from the novel, so that's a little bit spoiler for you guys. But so far I'm enjoying this drama, and as a married woman and a mommy now, I can really relate to this drama. Some of the lines they say are so good. It really hits you, and then it's really typical Asian thing, especially when it comes to families from different generations and things they say. You can really relate to this drama, like from Xiaoshan's parents comparing her to her cousin, and how the palace, each prince and princesses are raised up being spoiled brats, or just done, period, in my knowledge. And like one of the prince, he's just done, period. But you know, you can relate to it all. And in part 2, like now she's engaged to him and living in a palace life, and where he grew up, like she did not expect any of this, and you get to see part of it and all those things like that. And when you're a part of family, you take on the next step of your life, and it's a whole lot different. And once the wedding is done, it's the next chapter of life, and it's as couples you go through a lot of hardship together. But at the end of the day, you know, like how this drama portrays to us, especially with Bu Yi's character, is that he has to keep to his words and be honest to his loved one. Like he always says to her, like, I will protect you, whatever is mine is yours. But it's like he has to understand that she wants none of that, and all she doesn't want that. She needs is his love, and she needs him to be with her, and they have to work together, you know. So it's like that. And this drama so far is portraying really, really nice, and I really enjoy it. And like I said, I love the lines they use, especially some of the stuff like her parents say to her to get her to think, you know, like a lot of the stuff her mom said, even though her mom can be annoying at some point, it's typical mom how they are on their daughters, you know. And don't get me wrong, I get stuff like that from my mom too. I still do, even though I'm married now and I'm a mommy, I still get that, you know. But it's like stuff her mom says. Like sometimes her mom can be really strict on her because she's the only daughter, but like sometimes when she turns to her mom for advices and her mom say things to her, it really hits you as a girl, you know. Especially like how Xiaoshan's character, she's so out there and she's so independent, and she doesn't, because her parents didn't raise her up, she's independent and taking care of herself. It's really hard. She's not like Yang Yang, where Yang Yang just listens to her aunt and listens to her parents, listens to all the elders, and she does everything. Her life is decided by other people, not her. While Shang Shang is like, no, I decide my own life. So it's like that. So I really like it. Really looking forward to how it ends. And please crossing fingers the drama gives us a good ending. Please give us a good ending. From previews, looks like it's gonna be a good ending. So I don't want to blabber on too long. As you guys can tell, I really like it. They fit so well together. Honestly, in my opinion, I did not think Wu Lin and Xiao Luqi would fit well together, because in the long ballet he didn't really match, like, his, like, it's not that he didn't match the main girl in their character. Her character looked like she was too mature for him. Asula, it was too mature for him. But in this one, his Li Buyin is very mature, so it fits Xiao Shan's character. So I really enjoy both the actors and actresses playing it. So it's more, I'm in love with the characters they play, and at the same time the actors and actors too, they're just so good. Like in the long ballet, they're so great in there too, all the actings and everything. But like, yeah, like I didn't think they were fitted together when I was watching that one. I'm like, oh, he looks good with her, you know, the main girl. And it's like everybody's, oh, he has a drama with Xiao Luqi, and I'm like, we'll see, you know. But so far I like it. They're doing really well together. It's really cute. So I really enjoy it. But if you guys want to know the ending to this drama, let me know, comment in below, and I will, once this drama ends, I will review with you guys and give you guys my thoughts on how it ends. So far I'm loving it and just looking forward to it. But that's it for today, and I will see you guys next time.